Your partner's secret was leaked online. The shocking truth. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says the heavens are not silent concerning you, and the voice of Archangel Michael is loud tonight, calling you to attention because the matter that is being revealed cannot be delayed even for another heartbeat. Archangel Michael says I order you to open this right now. Do not ignore this. Do not tell anyone. This is not a joke. This is not a test. This is not a story made up to confuse you. This is the divine alarm being sounded because something has been leaked, and the shocking truth that has slipped into the world about your partner is not a small matter. It is something that can break your heart if you are not prepared, and God says I will prepare you. I will hold you. I will keep you steady as the flood of truth breaks through the walls that were built to hide it from you. For too long you have been kept in the dark, for too long you have been made to wonder what was wrong, for too long you have been manipulated by silence and half-truths. But now the silence is over. The heavens declare, finally, the exposure has come. Do not be afraid of the truth. Do not fear the pain of knowing. Truth does not come to destroy you. It comes to free you. But freedom can hurt at first. When a chain is ripped off the wrist, the skin feels torn. When a mask is ripped off a face, the sting is real. But beneath that pain is liberty, beneath that sting is vision. God says I did not bring you this far to let you be chained forever. I did not call you my chosen one to allow deceit to wrap around your life like ivy choking a tree. I will not watch silently as lies poison your soul. That is why the secret could not stay hidden. That is why the leak had to come. That is why the storm is breaking now, because if you did not see this, you would waste more years in blindness. And time is something you can no longer lose. Your partner's secret was leaked online. It spread not by accident but by divine orchestration. Heaven allowed it to spill because the cover-up was too thick, the lies too long, the manipulation too dangerous. And you would have kept forgiving, kept believing, kept hoping because your love is pure and your loyalty is strong. But God says no more deception, no more delay, no more wasting my child's heart on someone who built a castle on sand and called it home. The waves have come, and the truth has surfaced. You may think you are not strong enough to bear it, but Archangel Michael has been sent to strengthen you, to stand beside you as you read this, to pour courage into your bones as you confront what is about to be revealed. The shocking truth is this: the one you trusted, the one you opened your soul to, has carried a life in shadows. A life you were not invited into. A life you were shielded from because it would expose what they never wanted you to know. You thought you knew their struggles, their weaknesses, their fears, but this is deeper. What was leaked online is evidence of choices, evidence of hidden ties, evidence of betrayal not just of your love but of the divine covering over your union. You were not imagining the late nights, the distance, the unexplained moods, the way they turned away when you asked too much. Those were not small things, they were signals of a double life. God says, do not blame yourself. Do not wear shame for their decisions. You were honest. You were loyal. You were chosen. But they chose a path of secrecy. and every secret, no matter how carefully guarded, will always surface under heaven's eyes. That is what you are living right now. This is the prophecy being fulfilled, that which was done in darkness shall be shouted from rooftops. What was whispered in secret shall be proclaimed in light. And now the Internet, the place of exposure, has become the tool of divine justice. Their mask has slipped not in private but in public because God will not allow you to be mocked any longer. Archangel Michael says, "Child of God, your tears have been recorded. Your prayers have been counted. The nights you whispered, 'God, if there is something I don't see, show me,' have been answered. This is the answer. This is the unveiling. It is painful, yes, but it is the gift of sight. Heaven is saying, 'I love you too much to let you be blind. I love you too much to let your heart keep bleeding without knowing why. I love you too much to let you keep waiting for a change that will never come.' This is why exposure had to happen. This is why you must know the truth. The shocking truth will break your heart, but it will not destroy your soul. Your soul is unbreakable because it is held by the hands of the Eternal One. Your spirit will rise stronger, even from ashes. You will not die in this heartbreak. You will be reborn. For every betrayal there is a blessing. For every exposure there is an elevation. For every loss there is a restoration multiplied. That is the rhythm of heaven, and your life will not be the exception. Do not run from what you are about to learn. Do not close your eyes. Archangel Michael orders you to face it because only then can you rise above it. This is not the end of your story. This is not the collapse of your destiny. This is the breaking of a chain, the opening of a prison door. You may cry, but you will heal. You may feel shattered, but you will shine. You may think everything is ending, but in truth everything is beginning. God says, "The one who betrayed you thought their secret would remain safe. They thought no one would ever know. They thought you would remain the loyal fool, but they underestimated divine justice. They underestimated the timing of heaven. They underestimated who you are. You are not just a person, they hurt a chosen vessel. They deceived a child of light, and that cannot go unanswered. The exposure is my judgment, says the Lord. The exposure is my vindication. The exposure is my way of pulling you out before more damage could be done." Archangel Michael says, "Hear me now. Do not ignore this. Do not tell anyone prematurely. Keep this between you and heaven until your spirit is steady enough to act. For many will try to twist the story. Many will try to confuse you. Many will tell you it is not what it seems. But listen, child of God, your spirit knows the truth. The proof is in the leak. The confirmation is in your discernment. Do not let anyone gaslight you into blindness again. Hold the truth firmly, because it is your weapon. And when the time is right, you will act with wisdom, not in rage. You will act with clarity, not in confusion. You will act with divine authority, not with human fear. This is why heaven speaks with urgency. This is why the words echo, "Open this now." Do not ignore. This is not a joke. Because if you delay, If you brush it aside, if you pretend not to see, you will step back into the same cycle of betrayal, the same cycle of delay, the same cycle of heartbreak. And God loves you too much to let that happen. That is why He allowed this leak. That is why He sent this message. That is why Michael himself has come, sword in hand, fire in voice, saying, "Wake up, rise up, see the truth, because you cannot afford another cycle. The love you gave was real. Do not regret it. You were not foolish for loving. You were not weak for trusting. You were strong enough to give your heart. But now you must be strong enough to take it back. Love is not meant to be blind to destruction. Love is not meant to tolerate betrayal. Love is not meant to cage you in shame. Real love empowers. Real love uplifts. Real love stands in light. Anything else is counterfeit. Anything else is deception. Anything else is manipulation. And this exposure proves it. You will feel anger. You will feel sorrow. You will feel confusion. Let it come. Do not suppress it. But do not drown in it. Feel it and then release it, for the future is greater than the past. What is ahead of you is pure, strong, divine, lasting. What is behind you is corruption and decay. God is cutting away the rot so you can grow. God is removing the poison so you can breathe. God is tearing down the illusion so you can walk in truth. Your heart may break, but your destiny will bloom. The shocking truth will cut, but the healing truth will build. The exposure will sting, but the freedom will empower. This is the paradox of divine justice. What hurts now will bless later. What feels like loss now will multiply into abundance later. What looks like betrayal now will open the door to real love later. Trust heaven. Trust the process. Trust the one who never lies. Archangel Michael says, "Child, I fought to bring this to you. I wrestled powers that wanted you to remain blind. I swung my sword against spirits of deception. I covered you when the darkness tried to block this message. And I will not leave your side now. As you absorb this truth, as you tremble under its weight, I am with you. As you cry, I stand guard. As you decide, I strengthen you. You are not alone. God says, lean on me. When you cannot breathe, I will breathe for you. When you cannot walk, I will carry you. When you cannot see, I will guide you. Do not fear the exposure. Fear living blind another day. Fear giving your soul to deception another season. But do not fear truth. Truth is love. Truth is freedom. Truth is me. God says, this is not an accident that you are here in this moment. You did not stumble across these words by chance, and you must not take this lightly. Archangel Michael has descended to deliver this to you with fire in his voice, and he says, I order you to open this right now. This is not a suggestion. This is not a maybe. This is not entertainment. This is the very warning you have prayed for, the urgent alert that heaven has been trying to get to you through dreams, through whispers, through strange signs that you could not understand. And now the truth is being placed in your hands, and you cannot ignore it. You cannot delay it. You cannot scroll past it. Your spirit is trembling because it knows this is real. Archangel Michael says, your partner's secret was leaked online. The shocking truth has been revealed in the spiritual and in the natural, and God is forcing it into the light. What you are about to know will break your heart, but it will also free your soul. It will shatter illusions, but it will rebuild your destiny. It will hurt at first, but it will heal forever. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. You have wondered why you have felt restless. You have asked why you could not feel peace even in moments of love. You questioned yourself, thinking perhaps it was your insecurity, perhaps your imagination. But no, it was the Spirit of God whispering to you, showing you glimpses that something is not what it seems. You felt a presence over your shoulder, like someone watching. That was not paranoia. That was your angel trying to nudge you, trying to awaken you to the truth. You asked God for clarity. You said, "Show me, Lord, if there is something hidden. I cannot carry this blindfold anymore." And now God has answered, do not be deceived. What is happening is not about cruelty. It is about exposure. God says, I allowed this secret to surface so you would not be deceived any longer. The truth had to come out, because you were building your future on a foundation of half-truths, on words spoken with passion but hiding shadows behind them. You love deeply, but you must not confuse love with blindness. I, the Lord your God, love you too much to let you keep walking in circles of deception. That is why the angels sounded the trumpet in your spirit, that is why Archangel Michael shouted, open this right now. Your partner has carried a secret like a heavy stone. They tried to hide it, but the weight has been leaking into their behavior. You noticed their distance, you felt their hesitation, you sensed the mask even when they smiled. They wanted to love you, but they were afraid of the truth escaping. And now the truth has been leaked. Online, in whispers, in strange places you would never expect. Screens and shadows have carried what they tried to bury. And soon it will not be hidden. Heaven says, you deserve to know. Heaven says, you deserve to walk in light. Heaven says, the time of lies is over. The shocking truth will break your heart, but understand this, your heart will not remain broken. It will be cleansed. It will be purified. It will be healed by the very hands of God. Sometimes God allows your heart to crack so that His light can pour in. Sometimes He allows the ground to shake so that the foundation can be rebuilt. You asked for real love. You asked for destiny love. You asked for the one who is truly aligned with your spirit. That cannot come while deception is sitting in your home. And so, heaven intervenes. Archangel Michael says, this is not a joke. Do not tell anyone yet. Do not run to gossip. Do not post about it. This revelation is sacred. It is holy. It is surgical. God is cutting away the infection, exposing the wound, but He will also be the healer. Your silence right now will protect you. Let God handle the exposure. Let Him reveal it to you piece by piece. He says, listen to me. Do not chase people for explanations because liars will twist their words. Do not look for validation from those who secretly envied your relationship. Come to me, says the Lord, and I will give you peace that the world cannot take. You are about to see proof. Dreams, signs, conversations, even digital messages will fall into your hands. You will not have to dig. God says, I will make it impossible for you to miss. You will be confronted with what was hidden. And yes, your first reaction may be anger, tears, shaking. But then you will feel a strange calm because your spirit will know, finally, I see. Finally, the confusion is over. Finally, the heaviness has a name. And once the truth has a name, it has no more power to torment you in silence. This is not the end of your life. This is not the end of love. This is the beginning of purification. The enemy wanted you trapped in false love, in a counterfeit story. But God loves you too much to let you be bound there forever. He is exposing not to destroy you, but to protect you. He is revealing not to leave you alone, but to guide you to real destiny. The tears you will cry are not wasted. They are watering the soil of your future. Archangel Michael says, your battle has been intense. The warfare over your relationship has been heavy because the enemy knows that love is your greatest weapon. When your heart is aligned, you are unstoppable. That is why he sent distractions, counterfeits, betrayals. That is why he tried to tie you to someone who carried secrets. Because if you gave your heart fully while they gave you lies, your spirit would remain in chains. But the sword of Michael is here to cut those chains. God is stepping in to give you freedom, even if it feels like pain at first. You are not losing yourself. You are finding yourself. You are not being abandoned. You are being delivered. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. God says, I am setting you apart. I am cleansing your heart. I am preparing you for love that does not hide, does not lie, does not crumble when storms come. You asked me for the truth. You said, God, I would rather hurt with truth than smile with lies. And now I have answered. Your partner's secret was leaked online, and though it breaks your heart, it also breaks the cycle. You will rise from this with more clarity, more power, more discernment. You will never again doubt your instincts. You will never again silence your intuition. Because now you know what it feels like when the Spirit is warning you. Now you will trust yourself. Now you will trust the whispers. And because of that, you will never again be deceived like this. God says, the shocking truth may break your heart, but it will also open your eyes. You are not meant to spend your life in shadows. You are meant to walk in light. And no matter what anyone else says, your worth has not changed. You are still chosen. You are still divine. You are still loved. And the truth being revealed does not reduce you. It frees you. Archangel Michael says again, I order you to open this right now, because time is short. Do not ignore this. Do not tell anyone. Sit with God. Let Him show you the details. He will not overwhelm you. He will unfold it step by step. He will strengthen you as he reveals. And when the tears come, he will be near. When the anger rises, he will calm you. When you feel lost, he will whisper, I am still here. I will never leave you. This is not the end. Your life is about to shift. This exposure is the door to your next chapter. The lies are ending. The shadows are dissolving. The truth is painful, but it is holy. And when the dust settles, you will see that God never abandoned you. He was protecting you all along. He let the secret leak so you could finally be free. Finally, God is exposing this. Finally, you are being released. Finally, your heart can stop carrying what it was never meant to carry. And soon, very soon, you will look back and say, it hurt, but it saved me. It broke me, but it built me. It ended something, but it began everything. And you will know that this was love. Not the love you thought you wanted, but the love of God, who will never lie to you, never betray you, never leave you, and never let the darkness win. God says, you must not look away from this moment. You must not delay. You must not think you have another chance later. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. This is not a joke. This is not for anyone else. This is not to be told to anyone. This is your message and yours alone. Your partner's secret has been leaked online. The shocking truth is about to come before your eyes. It will break your heart, but it will also free you. Heaven has commanded that you know now, because the clock has reached its final strike. The heavens are crying out, the angels are holding their breath. Michael is gripping his sword as if to say, my child, I warned you, I begged you, and now I am delivering what you did not want to hear, but what you must hear. The truth has been hidden too long. It was covered with smiles, masked with kind words, decorated with false promises. You trusted with your whole heart, you gave your energy, your prayers, your tears, your loyalty, your soul. And yet behind your back, another life was being lived, another face was being shown to the world. Heaven saw what you could not see. Heaven witnessed the conversations you never knew about. Heaven saw the photos, the messages, the shadows. And now those shadows have been exposed. The secret has leaked, not by accident, but by divine design. God says, I allowed this to come to the surface, because no more will my child be deceived. No more will my child be kept in lies. No more will my child's destiny be tied down by hidden chains. Archangel Michael says, don't ignore this. Don't pretend this isn't for you. Don't think this is just another warning you can delay. Your partner's truth is out in the open, and even if you try to close your eyes, the truth will still burn. Even if you try to hide, the revelation will still arrive. Even if you said, not now, I'm not ready, but heavens would shake your world until you are forced to see. Because you cannot walk into your next season with blindfolds. You cannot step into your blessing holding on to what is false. You cannot claim your miracle while being bound to someone who has betrayed it. God says, listen carefully, because this is not an ordinary message. This is not a passing thought or an accidental encounter with words on a page. This is an urgent divine communication prepared specifically for you, timed perfectly for this moment. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, his presence heavy with urgency, his voice trembling with intensity as he declares, "Open this right now. Do not delay. Do not tell anyone. Do not brush this aside, because what is unfolding around you is not a joke. It is not small. It is not something you can ignore and hope it will fade away. This is a revelation, a warning, a moment when heaven leans close to whisper what others tried to hide. Your partner's secret has been leaked. It has spilled into places you never imagined it would, and though your heart trembles at the thought, though fear tries to make you look away, God says you must face this now. This secret is not designed to destroy you, though at first it may feel like the earth itself is crumbling beneath your feet. This is designed to free you. This is heaven's exposure of what was buried in shadows for far too long. The shocking truth, when revealed, may break your heart for a moment, but it will not break your soul. What feels like devastation will become liberation. What feels like betrayal will become the soil where your next miracle blooms. Archangel Michael says, "You are safe. You are protected. You are covered under wings of light. Even if the words and whispers of others pierce like arrows, they cannot touch your spirit. Even if the exposure feels like fire, it will not consume you. You are walking through flames, but you are not alone. Heaven walks with you. The Most High stands beside you, and every secret that is unveiled is a weapon of the enemy being dismantled before your eyes. God has chosen this time, yes, now, to bring this to light because He loves you too much to let you live inside illusions, lies, and false promises. You may feel anger rising in your chest. You may feel sorrow choking your breath. You may feel questions swirl in your mind, why, how, when, and what now? But God says, let those feelings come and let them pass through you. Do not bottle them up. Do not pretend you're unaffected. Do not carry the weight of pretending everything is fine. The pain is real, but so is my healing. The betrayal is real, but so is my justice. The heartbreak is real, but so is my restoration. This truth being leaked is not punishment, it is protection. It is me removing the mask from someone who stood close to you but carried hidden shadows. It is me stepping in to shield you from deeper wounds that could have come later. It is me cleansing your path so you may walk forward without hidden daggers in the dark. You asked for clarity. You prayed for truth. You begged for a sign to know where to place your trust. And though it comes in a form that rattles your emotions, this is my answer. Archangel Michael orders you now. Do not ignore this. Do not explain it away. Do not excuse what has been revealed. The truth is here for a reason. You may want to turn your eyes away, but open them fully. Heaven does not reveal what is hidden unless it is time for your deliverance. What has leaked into the open is evidence of what was kept from you in silence. The world may see it as scandal. People may whisper and speculate. But I, your God, see it as the moment of exposure that sets you free. You are not being destroyed. You are being awakened. You are not being humiliated. You are being vindicated. You are not being left behind. You are being elevated. My child, do not believe the lie that this exposure means your life is over. It means your new life is beginning. You are stepping into a chapter where nothing is hidden, where those around you are revealed for who they truly are, where deception cannot take root. You may say, "But Lord, my heart cannot take this pain." And I say to you, yes, it can, because I am strengthening it. Your heart may break, but from those cracks my light will pour in. You may say, "But Lord, I love them with everything in me." And I say, I know you did, and that love was not wasted. Even love given to someone who betrayed it becomes a seed for something greater. Every act of love you gave is recorded in heaven. Every sacrifice, every tear, every moment of forgiveness, it has not gone unseen. I will repay you. I will reward you. I will send someone, someday, who will honor every piece of love you ever gave. But in this moment, do not run from the exposure. Face it. Stand in it. Because it is through this exposure that your chains are being broken. It is through this moment of heartbreak that you will be rebuilt stronger than before. Archangel Michael says he sees your future glowing like fire, untouched by this deception. He says to you, stand firm. Do not collapse into despair. Heaven is on your side. Heaven is not against you. Even as your partner's secret has leaked, remember this. Nothing catches God by surprise. I already knew. I saw it before it happened. I watched as they struggled with their choices. I watched as they hid what they feared would be revealed. And I said, enough. It cannot go on. It cannot remain hidden while my beloved suffers unknowingly. So I allowed it to leak, to surface, to explode into the open, not because I wish to harm you, but because I will not allow you to be shackled by lies. You may feel humiliation creeping in, thinking others will laugh, others will judge, others will say, how could you not see? But know this. Your story is not written by them. Your life is not dictated by their opinions. Their voices mean nothing compared to mine. And I declare you are rising, not falling. I declare you are victorious, not defeated. I declare you are stepping into wholeness, not shame. Pray to me now. Pour your soul out. Tell me your anger, your sadness, your confusion. I can take it. I do not despise your raw emotions. I welcome them. I welcome you to be real with me, because it is in truth that I bring healing. Do not run to the world to explain yourself. Do not rush to defend yourself. Be still, and let me defend you. Be still, and let heaven wage war for you. Be still, and watch how I will turn even this exposure into a testimony that will shake others free. Archangel Michael is weeping with you, but his tears are not of despair. They are of holy compassion. He knows how deeply you love. He knows how heavily you trust. He knows how much this revelation cuts into your soul. But he also knows what you cannot yet see. This is your breakthrough disguised as heartbreak. This is your protection disguised as pain. This is your miracle wrapped in the shock of exposure. My beloved, I will not leave you here. I will not abandon you in this place of brokenness. I will rebuild you. I will restore you. I will heal you until you no longer cry from this wound but smile because of the freedom it gave you. This is your time. This is your awakening. This is the shaking that clears the air. Do not fear. Do not hide. Stand tall. Trust me. I am with you now and always. God says, hear me now because this is not an ordinary moment. This is a sacred interruption into your life. Archangel Michael has been sent with urgency and he is standing over you with a voice of command. Open this right now. Do not delay. Do not push it aside. Do not think this is a coincidence. This is not a joke. You are being warned and at the same time, you are being comforted. What you are about to discover is painful, but it is necessary. What you are about to face may break your heart, but it will not destroy your soul. You are safe under divine wings. You are shielded by heavenly light. Nothing will go wrong for you if you trust and obey the voice of God in this moment. Archangel Michael says your partner has carried a secret and that secret has now been leaked into the open. What was hidden in the shadows has now been exposed by the light. The shocking truth is out there and though the knowledge may wound your heart, it will also set you free. Sometimes the truth is bitter, but it always comes with liberation. Heaven does not expose to humiliate you. Heaven exposes to deliver you. God has seen the hidden things behind closed doors. God has heard the words spoken when you were not around. God has witnessed the choices made in silence, and though you did not know, your soul felt the unease. That unease was the Spirit trying to whisper, trying to alert you that something was not right. And now the moment has come where what was once secret is no longer secret. The veil has been torn. The mask has fallen. What your partner thought could remain buried has risen to the surface. The world may call it exposure, but God calls it revelation. Heaven is revealing what you need to know, not to punish you, but to protect you. Because you deserve to walk in truth, not deception. You deserve to live in the light, not in shadows. You deserve to be loved with honesty, not hidden behind lies. God says, do not fear the pain of this revelation. Do not run from it. Do not numb yourself to it. Let it pass through you. Yes, it will sting. Yes, your heart may break. Yes, you may weep. But your tears are holy. They are not weakness. They are proof of your humanity, proof of your love, proof that your soul is alive and tender. And every tear you cry in this season is being collected,